The fear and fascination with The Walking Dead did not begin on the movie screen. It began with the very oldest spiritual practices of humanity. Long before the word zombie existed, the practice of necromancy, from the Greek words dead and divination, was the ancient art of seeking forbidden knowledge by communicating with the dead. This was recorded in texts like Homer's Odyssey, where the hero Odysseus travels to the underworld to raise spirits for prophecy. Crucially, these ancient necromantic rites often did not require a flesh-eating monster. They were focused on the spirit of the recently departed, often using fresh body parts or grave sites as conduits for communication. However, the idea of physical reanimated corpse is also ancient. Texts from the Roman era and medieval Europe featured terrifying accounts of revenants, animated, aggressive corpses that returned to harass the living. A belief so strong that burial rituals were devised to physically pin the dead into their graves. In Norse folklore, the Draugr was a grave-dwelling, reanimated corpse with immense strength. Yet, the modern monster was born from a specific, different tradition. The word zombie itself traces its roots to Haitian folklore, linked to the West African belief in the zombie, the spirit of the dead. In Haiti, this belief was formalized in the voodoo tradition, as the zombie was a corpse reanimated by a sorcerer or a bokor. The bokor's goal was not divination, but enslavement. The zombie was a mindless thrall, compelled to perform various labors. This Haitian concept was introduced to American audiences by journalist William Seabrook in his 1929 book, The Magic Island.
From Haiti, land of the voodoo, comes the most infamous cult.
The true cinematic birth came with White Zombie in 1932, which adhered to this necromantic slave archetype. The zombies were silent, mind-controlled servants. It wasn't until George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead in 1968 that the reanimated corpse was stripped of its bokor master and given a new purpose: unrelenting, flesh-eating consumption. The zombie, therefore, represents two ancient fears: the fear of the dead possessing forbidden knowledge, and the fear of the body becoming a mindless, dangerous servant of darkness. The transition on screen from a controlled, tragic slave to a ravenous, uncontrolled cannibal is the cinematic evolution of humanity's oldest spiritual confrontations with the dead.